Hey, 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 it's Lee Watts with Ashby Watts Consulting here to help you connect the dots. So today I want to talk briefly about virtual networking. We know that we are currently in a crisis and it has changed the way that we do business, that we network, that we expand our brand, expand our reach. So wanted to remind you all that you don't have to completely shut down during this time, that there are still ways that you can network, that you can build on your business, that you can expand your brand, that you can still have influence. So just want to talk a little bit about virtual networking. What I'm seeing is that people are still thinking maybe there's only one or two ways to do this. So I'm going to give you a few other ideas on ways that you can network. Now we've seen the increase in number one, the virtual coffee chats, the virtual parties, the virtual happy hours, all those type of things. Those are great. Especially when it first started, it was such a release and an excellent way to connect with your teams, to connect with your friends, connect with colleagues, all of that. It's still an excellent way to do it. However, I want you all to be aware also that there is such thing as video conferencing fatigue. For some of us, we are still working 8, 9, 10 hours a day, and most of that work is now on video. We're communicating all day on video or on conference calls. So there is a little bit of fatigue. So just understand that can't be the only way that you network with people during this time, because you may start getting some declines or people just not really interested in connecting in that way because they've been doing it all day for work. But it's still an excellent way if you decide to still move forward with video conferencing, video networking, happy hours, chats, things like that. Maybe add another element to it. Maybe have a guest speaker come in and talk about something so there's not that pressure for everyone to contribute to the conversation. Maybe, again, there could be a theme or something with more of a purpose during that video chat, that video networking party. So that's number one. Number two is social media engagement. So networking on social media is still a thing. That does not mean that you have to do a live chat. That doesn't mean you need to inbox people and start conversations. If your contacts, if your clients, if your colleagues are sharing things on social media, especially if it's work related, I'm talking mainly about business, branding, marketing, those type things, either resharing it, commenting on it, showing some type of engagement on social media is another way of networking, staying top of mind, and connecting with people that really make a difference in your business, in your brand. So don't ignore social media engagement, not just that like button, because that's not really that much engagement, but commenting on it, resharing if it's relevant to your business, to your brand, or you really feel like it was a good piece of content. That can help go a long way, and people notice people who engage with them on social media. So another way to stay top of mind and to network with your network. Number three is to collaborate. So there are still people obviously trying to build, save their businesses, grow their network. Some people are out of jobs and trying to recreate their next job, their next opportunity, trying to rebrand. So collaboration is very important during this time. You may have a great referral source, a business that you've done a lot of work for, and there may be some opportunities to collaborate on a presentation, collaborate on an article or a blog, collaborate on putting together a networking and online networking event. Just think about how can you collaborate with people. So if when you're reaching out with a purpose and reaching out with something that will be a win-win for both people. So don't be afraid of collaboration, and it's a great, great way to network, stay top of mind, to expand your business and your brand. Number three, or maybe four, Mentorship is on the rise right now. So if you are either looking for a mentor or you are open to mentoring someone else, you may already have someone in mind and there's been some conversation or it's been leading that way. If you're one of those people that have more time than usual, this is a great time to go ahead and move forward with a mentoring relationship. Again, it is a great way to expand your brand, to have purpose around everything that's going on. And you can do it a little bit more easily, actually, now that everything is virtual. Sometimes the things that prevent a mentoring relationship from really expanding is time and just proximity. Most people who are mentoring don't have a lot of time to meet with people. But now there's, so many other options and not the pressure of having to meet with that mentee. So if there are mentorship opportunities around you going both ways, definitely reach out and try to do that during this time. Next is texting. Yes, so if you have phone numbers, cell phone numbers of people that are clients, colleagues, referrals, all of that, just a simple "how are you" checking in with you text can honestly go a long way. It's not, again, a virtual conversation or party that needs to happen. It's not a long email because, trust me, email inboxes are pretty full right now, but just a simple text. Don't underestimate the power of a simple check-in text. And then finally, just want to remind you all of this with all of your networking, with all of your marketing, with all of your leadership, building your team, working, is just to, I heard this from one of my clients actually, who's a life coach, and I thought it was really powerful. I think she's writing a blog on it now, is to really meet people where they are. So it's a really great reminder because some people are going through a depression right now. They're going through grief. They're trying to understand what's happening right now. Not everyone is seeing this as an opportunity to relax or an opportunity to grow their business or just taking it very well. Some people are really, really struggling or just having kids at home and balancing it all. So before you reach out and network or try to sell to someone or even engage them in a collaboration project, stop and ask how they're doing. Really, really listen. Not like, "Hey, how are you?" I was thinking about, like, sometimes we just dive right in instead of really listening to, "How are you doing? How are you processing that?" I've been very conscious of doing that with my clients. So before we really get into a call, I stop and just say, "So how are you doing?" Because before I give them a long list of things that they should be doing or need to be doing, that may not be where they are right now. They may need this time to just process everything that's happening. So meet people where they are, really find out what's happening with them before you really go full force into a networking opportunity. So thank you for these few minutes just to talk about virtual networking during this crisis and how you can engage with your colleagues, your referrals, your prospects, your current clients, all of that. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know and would love to see some of the results of some of these tips. Thank you so much, and you guys have an amazing day.